On WKRG.com and on Facebook. This is Debbie Williams with WKRG News 5, and we are here with Sergeant Jason Vanoy. Is everybody ready? Are y'all good? Jason, just tell us what you can at this point. This has been an ongoing thing all day long, it sounds like.
It has. Some Baldwin County deputies were out here earlier in the day for a dispute between the two neighbors. They were familiar with the man that lived at this address, that had dealt with him several times on prior calls. At one point, a deputy was conducting surveillance. They were trying to take him into custody and actually saw him exit his house and go into the neighbor's yard. He went over there to try to stop that from happening and gave some commands to keep him from going towards the neighbor. There was an altercation there. The deputy attempted to de-escalate the situation. The man was armed with a knife, and unfortunately, the man was shot and killed by the deputy.
When you say he was trying to de-escalate, a taser was deployed?
Yes, the taser was deployed. We're not sure at this point if the connection was made, and that's still under investigation, but the taser did not work. The man actually picked up a frying pan in the yard and threw it at the deputy, didn't hit the deputy, and after that came at the deputy with a knife.
So how many shots were fired, or do you know at this point?
We don't know at this point. We're still looking into that.
They said that they were trying to offer medical attention. Was he dead on scene, or?
I believe he was dead on scene. The deputies did immediately start CPR on him as soon as the threat was over.
Was this an ongoing dispute between these neighbors? Y'all are familiar with the suspect. Had y'all been out before with the altercation between the neighbors?
Yes, there were actually some active warrants for the suspect that they were trying to take him into custody on.
Jason, it looks like we've got crime scene tape from the yard of one house all the way to another home. Is that the area where the altercation, are we talking about two different pieces of property here?
I think the altercation began on the neighbor's property, which I think that neighbor was in fear for his safety, and the deputy was there to intervene in that.
And then the actual shooting, where did that happen?
It occurred more towards the suspect's residence.
Are y'all releasing any names at this time?
Not yet. We're still working on making notifications to family members.
Roughly how old is the suspect?
I'm not sure. Definitely adult age.
How long do you guys think that this is going to be an active crime scene? Because it looks like it's pretty vast.
The scene itself is not that large. They do have to go in and search the house, so probably another couple of hours.
So the gentleman that was killed lives at this house back here, I'm assuming?
No, he lives at actually that one.
Yeah, that one right over there. Does he live by himself? Is there other family members that were here that witnessed this, or?
No, there were no family members of his here. Obviously, there is the neighbor who was a witness to the event, and he gave a statement.
Was there any kind of mental or history of, any kind of mental episodes with this suspect?
We're still looking into that. There were several calls over the past several months to this residence for disturbance-related issues.
Did it seem to be escalating, getting more frequent as those calls?
From what little I know so far, yeah, it does look that way.
We're still early in the investigation's still getting underway, really.
Yes, this actually took place right around 2:40 p.m., so there's a school nearby that actually had to go into lockdown. So we're still very, very early.
And are you asking motorists avoid this area? I mean, I don't know if 90 still has police officers alongside that, but this is not a good area to be in right now.
Oh, I'll just exercise caution if you do have to drive on 90.
And you had said that y'all had a history. Y'all knew who he was known to you guys. Had he ever had a violent tendencies towards law enforcement, or?
I don't know that yet at this point. I just know there was an extensive call history at this residence.
I think we're good. Anything you wanted to say that we didn't ask you? This is just a tragic event. Nobody else was injured in this whole deal.
Yeah, no one else was injured. Obviously, because it's an officer-involved shooting, the Major Crimes Unit will document it and present the findings to the district attorney.
Very good. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.